I
Sure.
definitely can't let you leave without just checking in about what the audience should know about contacting a professional about these things. Like, how can the viewers be ethical, responsible, kind people walking through that door, making that phone call, or just joining into that professional space?
Sure. So I don't want to knock not calling someone who's new. But this also goes back to the do some research. Again, you don't need a 4-year degree. 2 weeks, maybe a month is about enough. But that'll help you know the jargon. For example, with like hypnosis and mind control. Um, if you're talking to someone, if you're reading someone's listing, you're reading someone's website, they're not mentioning NLP. They're not talking about different rhythms. They don't know what ASMR is at a minimum. Maybe that's not a person who actually knows much about that kink. That's
Yeah,
just an
so
idea.
get familiar with sort of like the trappings and the accoutrement and the language of this kink, and then see if the person that you're pursuing is well versed in that language.
Exactly, exactly. Shoot them a quick email if you can find an email. Send them, and I'm not a book. I did say quick. Do people send me books? Don't send me a book. But 2-3 questions usually is enough to be able to kind of suss out whether or not this is someone who actually knows a significant amount about it, or if they just want to take some of your money. Because I mean, that's something we have to worry about. You also don't want to end up with a practitioner who maybe they know just enough to hurt someone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so also do know that you're in a safe space when you do find a practitioner that you read their stuff, you feel like they're the right person for you, that they're not going to judge you. Most people that end up calling me, they're kind of quiet and shy at first. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. A good practitioner knows how to pull, yeah, get you nice and comfortable and be able to talk to you. But know that they're not going to judge you. In fact, they've most likely have done some pretty wild shit. They can probably put you to shame even in just the fantasy world, especially in the fantasy world. So yeah, I personally like to tell people you kind of want to look for someone who's been around. If you're looking for a specialty, if you're looking for a very specific niche, I like to see somebody who has been around for at least a year or two, and as a way of just kind of, because it can be intimidating calling someone for the first time or hopping into a webcam room to talk to that person.
Mm-hmm.
It can be very intimidating. Try to find and see if they have any clips. Most practitioners have some sort of cheap clip or something that you can then purchase and be like, oh yeah, this one's for me, so that you
Mm-hmm.
don't go into a conversation, because most humans are super nice and they don't just hang up on you. They try to give you a chance even if it's not necessarily working for them. So just a couple of the tips that I have.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate it. And I absolutely appreciate you being here with us.